thank you both for being willing to talk with me today about your experience with discovering DiSC. Can you tell me who you are and what business you're coming from?
My name is Rick Watson. I'm the Director of Employee Engagement at Wyld. We're a cannabis company.
I am Natasha Shager. I'm also with Wyld. I'm our VP of Sales, Operations, and Distribution.
At this point in time, we're in 11 states and Canada and have about 970 employees. We've been going very, very quickly.
And within the sales organization, this is where we started with this whole segment. So I'm excited to be here and kind of give you our perspective on how it's been. Initially, prior to this, we were really looking at focusing on leadership development for the team, just to support them with the day-to-day and help them with their leadership path. There was a lack of awareness at some levels, and so we were really trying to hone in and have that inward reflection on who we are, how we show up.
Our organization's situation before we started using the DiSC, one, I think, on a really positive side of things, we as an organization, we really do have a thirst for self-development. There is also an understanding that we need to communicate better, be able to build bridges more quickly, solve problems more quickly. And we were really looking for a tool that would support that.
After the session, I want to say the biggest thing that I have seen as a result is just better awareness of how we're showing up. I think there's an underlying culture of DiSC now that's starting to evolve with the company, and you hear it pop up all over the place in different meetings. Catalyst has been huge for us. So the result there is like folks are involved in the system and looking at it and understanding themselves, their peers. Awareness, if I could just put it in one word, we just have a broader awareness.
We have a shared language now. You could see something going on. It might be a stressor. It might be a need to have completion in a certain area. And now we have a language to address that. That shared language has been huge.
The thing that's been most beneficial, in addition to what Rick said, is we practice it, right? Like I think the delivery and how within the workshop we were asked to practice and to pause and think. And it was very eye-opening for a lot of the team, like, oh yeah, that's totally me, or I didn't think about it that way. The content was very relatable, which was very helpful. I think when you look at a lot of assessments, there's so many different inputs and outputs, and we wanted something that was very digestible for the team. One of the biggest things that I found very beneficial, and we're still using, is just the Catalyst platform. That Catalyst component has been incredibly beneficial for everyone that participated. If there's someone even remotely considering using this for their organizations, I just say do it. Like just do it, make the investment. This DiSC tool, this assessment in itself is impactful not only from a professional standpoint, it impacts your personal life. It really allowed everyone that took it to kind of pause and say like, hey, I do this in my personal life and in my work life. How can I make this better? It's been incredibly well received by the team. We started in sales, and since then we have now someone who's certified with the company to continue to roll this out, and we're rolling it out to more departments. Really nothing to lose on this one. So I would absolutely encourage anyone that's looking or thinking about it to take a chance and reap the benefits.
What I would say is like we've really leaned into the simplicity of the model and how the language is very intuitive and is widely used within the company in a very, very quick period of time. I think finding a skillful facilitator is incredibly important in this work. So working with you, Kate, we had somebody that was empathetic, deeply understanding of DiSC and how to appropriately communicate it. That's really key into having an impactful experience with an assessment of this type. So thank you for your work and setting us up to be successful in that.
Thank you for getting us on board with this and helping us grow it within the company.